talking about. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. My love, it's okay. Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself? So things have been a bit rough the last 3 or 4 days. I know that she is beginning leap number 4. I downloaded the Wonder Weeks app. I think that that app is pretty freaking accurate, seeing as she's just been freaking out the last few days and it's the beginning of another leap or stormy period. But she has been refusing to nurse, and she has been on and off refusing to nurse the last like week or 2. Feeding has just been difficult, and I've noticed some white patches in her mouth, and so I think she may have thrush. So I think we're gonna go to the doctor today. Feeding has just been way too difficult, and there's been a lot of crying, so we need to get you feeling better. What happened? Hey. This is what I'm talking about. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. My poor baby. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna go.
Eventually.
Now that I'm looking a little better, let's see what this girl's up to. How do your fingers taste? So yep, she has thrush and we got a prescription for that. I just gave her some of the medication that the doctor gave us for her thrush. She has to get it 4 times a day on each side of her mouth. She's not a fan of the medication. Where are you going? Woo! I want to say that that was her, but the floor is really uneven and she was kind of on the end of that, so I don't think that was a true roll. You want to come back over? I'll help you. You seem like you're gonna roll over again. There you go. Was that intentional? Maybe. I hope that this doesn't hurt her elbows, because now she's just on the carpet, which is very thin and not soft at all. You can grab this, you know. Yeah, you can grab that. Oh, excuse you. Yeah. Look at those neck muscles, girl. Wow. Yeah. Really? Here. Or touch this. Are you laughing? You're laughing. Oh my God. You're laughing. Oh my God. If that's not the sweetest sound, I don't know what is. Oh my God. That's the hardest you've ever Yeah? Yeah? Oh my god, she's never laughed like that before. I'm so glad I got that on camera. Oh my god, she was like screaming. She thought it was so funny. Why do you think crinkle paper's hilarious? That was a good end to the day, huh? I'm so glad that she's laughing because the last few days, I feel like she just had a hard time. So that makes me happy. I kind of feel like a bad mom just because I didn't notice that she had thrush sooner. I mean, I thought she had thrush a couple months ago at her first doctor's appointment and she didn't. So maybe that's why. What? You think it's funny that I'm vlogging? But like, how long has she had thrush? You know, like feeding has been tricky for a little while. So like, has this been weeks that she's had it? Or has it just popped up in the last few days? How long has my little bean been in pain? Hi! I might put up the Christmas tree if the evening goes well. I still need to feed her more. She's not really loving feeding. I think we're gonna play for a little longer.
The next day.
So it's the next morning. I didn't end up putting the Christmas tree up. We just went straight to bed, and when I woke up and got Hazel up, she had an infection in her eye. Her eye was like swollen shut and there was green and brown, like, well, okay, not really brown, but it was just like crusty dry green like in her eye, and it low-key looked like her eye was rotting. And immediately I just kind of freaked out and I was thinking like, oh my god, my baby, and I like rushed to get a cloth to like wipe her eye because like she couldn't even open her eye. It was so full of goop and I just felt terrible, and I felt this like rush of emotions because I'm like, she has thrush, now she has an infection in her eye. She already has like a leaky left eye, but now her right eye is like legit infection and it's like kind of puffy, and so I have to take her back to the doctor. And also the medication that she got for her thrush, she's had a dose last night and a dose this morning, and she puked up both of them, like not just a little bit. The instructions said that if that happens she could be allergic and to go back to the doctor, so we have to go back for her now eye infection, and she might need some different medication. So I got super emotional like right away, and then I called my friend Katrina, who brought me back down to earth a little bit. Some real mom emotions have been happening to me, but back to the doctor we go.
2 hours later.
So we just got home from the walk-in clinic, and Hazel does in fact have an eye infection, but the doctor said it should clear up on its own in a couple days, so I don't really need the antibiotics for it. It's an eye ointment actually. She prescribed us it anyway and said in 2 days, if it's not cleared up, to use the ointment. I asked her about the whole like squirting breast milk in her eye thing, and she was like, I've never heard that before and I don't see how that would be helpful. And I'm thinking, well, that's kind of funny because more than one person has suggested that, and her family doctor has suggested that, who also works at that clinic. So, oh hey, aww, look at your poor eye, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then I went to fill the prescription and it didn't end up being covered by my health insurance, which is frustrating because I thought all prescriptions for people 25 and under were free, and she's definitely under 25, and he said it wasn't covered, and I was like, okay. And he goes, well, we'll hang on to it in case you change your mind. And I was like, it's not a in case I change my mind thing, it's that I don't have the money right now. Like, I don't have the money today. I get paid soon, so I can get it then, but yeah, hopefully it clears up by then. It's just literally bad timing. And then he goes, oh, like her eye, it looks like she's got, and I'm like, yeah, She has an eye infection. That's what the ointment is for. Like, it's eye ointment, you know, like, do the math. And then I went grocery shopping and I'm cashing out, and this senior citizen comes up and pokes Hazel in the face and it's like, you're so cute. And I'm thinking, like, this is why she has an eye infection, because of you folk. Honestly, I'm feeling a little grumpy right now. They also weighed Hazel while she was there, and I was kind of fearing that like her weight gain wouldn't be as much as it should be for the 50th percentile. And she's still on the upward curve, but like not with the 50th percentile. She's kind of in between the 15th and the 50th, and the doctor said she wasn't worried, but just to like keep an eye on it. And I'm glad that I know, because she has an appointment on the 12th, like her 4-month checkup, and so between now and then I can just like make sure I stay on top of it. The doctor said it's pretty common for them to lose weight or kind of like veer off that track if they get sick, which she has thrush, so it makes sense. But now I'm gonna set up the Christmas tree while Hazel is awake and while we have time. Gonna set up the Christmas tree. Woo, good job. Still focused.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
How was your first tree decorating experience? Yeah, you liked it? On a scale from 1 to jolly, how much did you enjoy that? About a 32, huh? I know you so well. Yeah. Happy Hazel. You're sitting up like a big girl. Just looking at the tree. And your pajamas. And the tree's so pretty, huh? Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Say ho, ho, ho. Oh, I am breaking a sweat now. Okay, well, I'm gonna get my pajamas on. Hazel's been wearing her pajamas all day because it's kind of been a sick day. That was hard. I'm glad I got that done, but this is where I'm gonna end this vlog. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.